public speaking interviews. So 11, 12, 13, 14. These four topics you are not going to write in your record, right? So you have to write record as per your lab manual, serial number 1 to 9, continuously 1 to 9. Okay, so last 15th topic is presentations. Okay, so total you are going to write 10 topics out of 15. Are you clear, students? Are you following me?
Sir.
Right. This is you remember while writing, but better you have to prepare and focus for your semester and exam this time. So after when you finish your exams, you start writing. I think so. Next week, whether you have the classwork like labs or not, I don't know. Is there any updates? Your class teacher, I think Narendra sir will give you update of your information regarding classwork for next week. I most probably will see. I can't say that whether you have or not. I can't even tell the in advance what's the things. But you decide. See, the classwork you may attend after the exams also, but you have to take care about your exams. These are okay, students. You come to the point today. I'm going to give the GD, which is stands for group discussion, right? What is mean by group discussion? How do you understand? Minimum how many participants uh, participate in the GD? So these all you should you should know, and how you participate actively in the GD. This I'll try to keep. So students, give me 1 second. There are some settings I am trying to do. Uh, yes, 1 second. Fine. Okay. Students, here, what is the definition of GD? GD is an exchange of information or opinions, views, perspectives, and ideas about a topic among members of a group. You have to differentiate between GD and debate. May I expect what is mean by debate, students?
Sir, exchange of words between two different groups with a different ideology.
That is what GD. What about debate? Debate. That's what you said. That is the GD. Whatever
Only
the
on only on one particular ideology, like two groups are which have different opinions.
yes, different and opposite opinions, like pros and cons you can see. But GD, which is the activity discussing on a particular topic among members. But debate, there are two groups. So one group is represent is positive, another group against that. Okay, so this is what difference between GD and debate. GD, which is the activity giving individual opinions on particular topic, and finally they come to one conclusion of each and every participants and members in the GD. But debate, which is an argument activity, whatever the topic, if you take general topics in the politics, in the education, in the any general social awareness. So if you look at related the topic, you know you may, for example, if I give love marriages versus arranged marriages. Suppose if you take between this topic, so who will give their opinions on that, their individual perspective. If you see the Indian culture and Western culture. These are two different concepts, but the group will give on particular topic. Uh, one group need to give one second positive opinions, other group need to give against the topic. This is what debate. I think you can find on TV every day. If you see on uh, Republic TV by Arnab Goswami, anyone know about this person who is great journalist in the media, Arnab Goswami? Anyone here? Did you watch English news, dear students? Amma, please respond. I'm talking to you only. Did you watch English
We don't know about
channels?
generalist.
Yes. He's a great journalist, Arnab Goswami, who is a great, conduct the debates related to burning issues, related to current issues. Really, sometimes you can see that issues, the debates, it's going on up to mid of the midnight also, up to 9:30, 10 o'clock it will start and it moves on even overnight. So anyhow, my dear students, now you focus and you try to understand today's topic on GD. Okay, so in the GD, my dear students, please remember and make a note sometime. Please, why don't you keep your observation notebook, today's topic and date? Have you taken the notes? All of you, please write today's topic, group discussion, and date. Today date is 18th September 18th 9 2021. Topic is group discussion. Students, better you uh, take this definition. A group discussion is an exchange of information, opinions, views, perspectives, and ideas about a topic among members of a group. Have you written, my dear students, CCB?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you should write. So we'll check and we'll see the observation notebook related this topic. This is what the definition. When you come to the GD as a participants, minimum 5, maximum 10 participants must be there in the GD. GD is an exercise and test of both your speaking and listening skills. See, when you are participating in group discussion, how you respond oral way and how you understand after listening of some participants. So students, you try to see the participation in the group, and sometimes you may observe each and every participants or member what they respond related the topic. After listening of a particular person, you try to respond and say same opinion what they said. Sometimes you may agree, you may not be agree, but directly you are not going to say. For example, in your team, in your GD, if there are 6 members, participant 2, what he spoke on particular topic, but if you are not agree with that participant 2, you say what participant 2 said, I can give this way. This is what my opinion related this topic, but directly you are not going to say you are saying wrong. I am not accept what you said, because GD, it must be understand. If anyone giving other directions, you try to convince the person's opinion and try to give right directions in the GD. Hello, my dear madam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So students, you try to understand in the group, whoever, sometime, individually each and every participant, they have their own opinions, own ideas, own experiences, but whatever they share their ideas in the GD, sometime you may, I mean, based on the topic, if they are right, you agree with them. What participant 3 said, I agree. Then I can add some more topics related this. That will be good. Like that, you need to give. But you're not going to focus any participants. What participant 5 said, it's not correct and it's not relevant to this topic. Like that, you're not going to, you know, against any participant, you are not going to talk. It is an experience of group dynamics in a face-to-face situations. Of course, when you are in the GD, you have to maintain face-to-face, I mean eye-to-eye contact, face-to-face interaction during your talk. You have to maintain uh, facial expressions, and you have to observe each and every member in GD. You have to maintain the facial expressions. The success is ensured if the members maintain certain decorum, discipline, harmony, and balance. What is mean by decorum, discipline, harmony, and balance? See, as a participant, you have to respect each and every participant in your GD. Decorum means the polite way of interaction. Disciplines means individually you have to maintain discipline. If someone is going to talk, you have to cooperate, you have to listen, you have to maintain that discipline. Harmony means relation. See, whoever in your group, you have to maintain good attachment, good relation, good understanding, and you try to balance the talk among the team members. This is what you should maintain among your team members. Okay, GDs have become very important on job selections as well as for admissions into premium institutions. My dear students, nowadays, you know, uh, recruitment selections, wherever they conduct, they are going to conduct a group discussion also. Okay, so what they will observe, those who are going to conduct GDs, they are going to observe uh, the individual participants, how they are responding, how they are giving innovative ideas different from others. Okay, suppose what someone participant 2 said, if same thing, if he uh, spoke like same way participant 5 also, there is no difference. If you give as a participant 1 or participant 3 or 4, if they give any innovative and any logical points in the GD, they will get good marks. Thus, in the selection process, they will find each and every participants in the GD, how they are responding, how they are convincing the message related the topic. They will observe. Even not only in that selection process, even if you apply for any higher institutions for the admissions, they will conduct GDs. Most of the, even I think that TOEFL, GRE, and IELTS, which are entry pass qualifying examination for other countries to get seat in MS or in any higher education in abroad. So there also they will conduct the GDs. Okay, so you have to, how you have communication skills, how you have persuasion skills, how you have, demonstrative skills. These all they will check. The candidates are generally tested for in the GD, my dear students, please note it down. These points very important. Even the GD, the time of external also they will ask you. The candidates are generally tested. Whoever participating in the GD, the organizers will tested these aspects. ECB students, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right. So students, these points, the organizers, those who conduct the GD, they will observe on individual members' knowledge like intellectual ability, creative, qualities of leadership, tolerance, group behavior, problem solving skills. If you go on individual points which are here mentioned for the candidates, intellectual ability. See, we could not expect all the participants speak same, right? Person to person. Whoever participants in the GD, they have their own intellectual ability based on their knowledge on different aspects. Creativity. Creativity also is very important to talk based on the topic, how they respond, how they creative the talk is all also they will check. So next, uh, qualities of leadership. See, qualities, you may get question yourself. So what is the mean of leadership in the GD? So leadership means that one who introduce the topic, one who make some points of each and every member of the group, and he or she may noted some main important. He may come to the end and sum of the GD. That is what leadership qualities. Tolerance, my dear students, when you are in GD, whatever the talk going on during this session and activity, you be tolerant yourself. If uh, uh, there are some, I mean, there some participants there are going to speak and going to talk continuously or extending. You need to be patient. You are not going to stop talking what you are continuing from the last 5 minutes. You wait and let them to give others for others chance. You're not going to talk like that. You're not. You see, these also they will organizers will uh, find your test your patience. For example, this activity related to how you manage your ability, your human relation with others in the company. So in these aspects, they may guess you your nature, your behavior, group behavior. So among the participants, how you are behaving, how you behavior. So these also they will test problem solving skills. See, uh, you are talking. I mean, you are discussing on like industrial exhibition. So you are planning in your classmates. A few members, those who come out and they want to get the final solution. So for that, a few, at least 5 to 6 active participants, if they are going to solve the issue. So how you are going to solve that issue? That means among few, like 5 or 6 participants, only one or two participants will think very keenly, and they will come to right decision. So who are there, how they come out, how they resolve this issue. So that candidates, those who come out, the organizers also will find the persons how they are going to make the resolve the issue. That was problem solving skills. So these six skills generally organizers, those who conduct GDs, they will individually they will find the person's ability. These all. Dear students, have a look. Objectives of a GD to assess the personality of the candidates and determine his or her ability to the job. See, based on this GD, they will assess the person's personality and their ability for the job. Whether if we select this person, if we select, if you give chance to this person, whether he will be continue, whether he has that ability or not, this also will find based on your participation in GD. So students, this is what active participation of your GD. Wherever you are participating, you must check to test the knowledge on the subject chosen for discussion and power of expression, to test the ability of the candidate to inspire and motivate the group and carry the group mates with him. So these uh, abilities, this knowledge and personality of each and every member in the GD, they will check. So next point, dear students, have a look. Significant points to pay attention. So during the discussion, you have to focus on important points like content, communication, thinking. What is mean by content? Content means what topic you are talking, which topic you are going to talk, what is the central theme of the topic, so how much knowledge you have on the topic. So you have to assess yourself. Next, communication. Communication is nothing but the way you speak, the way you use the vocabulary. What is meant by vocabulary? The meaning of the words, selection of the words in that context. The fluency in speech is also important. Okay, you have to speak formal language. You have to approach whoever in the GD participating, so you can communicate in a good manner. Thinking. Next, what is mean by thinking? It is one of the important activities. You have to listen and understand the arguments of other participants and decide what points you should raise, raise and how. See, someone who is talking and speaking on the GD topic, same way you have to respond and think on the topic, and you have to understand what he mean, and how you uh, come out, I mean how you come with that person, one who gave the argument, one who not argument is a statement. So based on that you may respond and it extend the discussion. So students, this is also very good uh, point. Types of GDs. So there are some types of GDs: concrete and fact-oriented topics, abstract topics where more than facts. Concrete means which are, which topics is going at present related to, content, factual content in combination of the right perspective to be successful. Abstract topics which are interpretations and creative thinking, in that we call as, for example here, the themes you build into them will be more valuable and significant. Students, here the structure of the GD. So when you are going to start your group discussion, so how you open, I mean how you start initially, how you are going to start the group discussion, there are few tips. Just go ahead. Students, why don't you write this topic, ma? Please write it down in your observation notebook. structuring the GDs, a few language tips. Amma, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah, please note it point these 5 points. Structuring the GDs, a few language tips. Entering a discussion, we are here to we are here today to discuss. Let's decide how to proceed about the discussion. Let's start off with number one, participant one. Shall we set the ball rolling? Do you know this phrase means? Shall we set the ball rolling means when you start the GD, first we have to start. If there are 6 participants, from the participant 1 to continuously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First round, generally GD, it starts from the participant 1, whoever wherever starts 1 to, for example, there are 6 participants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each and every participant in first round, you need to give your opinions, your ideas, your thoughts, whatever you have. First round. That is what set the ball rolling. So everyone should respond. So yes, first round you have completed. Each participant they spoke, they gave their uh, opinions, ideas, whatever related the topic. So second round there is no sequence, there is no order. Whoever is going to talk and give their points, their opinions and views, they can. It like jumbled. Whoever come forward, whoever have the points relate the topic, you can give. That is what second round, third round. But the organizers will test you who is going to talk related related the topic, and who is going to intellectually speaking, who is going to make good points in GD. So these all points individually you will get, my dear students. In competitive purpose and in competitive aspects, it is actually individual task. Okay, so if you attend any company for GD, select in the selection process, there are 5 to 8 members from different field. They'll come and they make one group. So in that they will give one topic. So they will start. They will give, yes, you have to start. You have to speak on the particular topic. This GD. So during that GD, when the GD is going on, whatever the ideas, whatever the knowledge you have on particular topic, you have to speak. Okay, this is what sometimes we call as individual uh, perspectives. Okay, students, are you clear, ma? Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Right. How to interrupt a discussion? Sorry to interrupt you. Could I make a suggestions, please? Could I say something? Sorry to disagree with you. If I could make a point here, see, my dear students, sometimes we can observe some participants in the group, some members in the group, they may speak continuously for 1, 2, 3 minutes and 4 minutes also without ending. They are going to speak their opinions. We can find in the society or in the group whatever the discussion is going on, but at that time, if it is going on and extending its talk, only single person, what is the whatever he is going to talk, you may interrupt formally. Sorry to interrupt you, participant 2. I would like to say what you mean. I understand that. I try to convince here in a few sentences like that. You may interrupt, people, how they convince the issue. Sometimes they may extend the topic. If I ask you, where is your nose, some people show the nose around your head and show this is the nose. They can't say directly my nose is here, isn't it? So like that in the talks also, when they are going to say something, but answer is very simple in one sentence. For that, they are making and trying and extending and expanding the information to make to use a lot of information to say the answer. I think you clear what I mean. So such people, if there are in your GD, you try to interrupt them. Sorry to interrupt you. What you mean? Yes, I understand that. If you say like this, it will be clear for all the participants. So this is. If you say some other way, could I make a suggestion, please? Could I make a suggestion, please? Suppose the fellow who is talking, who is speaking on the topic, you can interrupt like, could I make a suggestion, please? Like this is how polite expression you uh, pose you may give in that discussion. Could I say something, please? If you permit me, if you say this like, sorry to disagree with you sometime. Suppose whatever the issue is going in that topic. So someone said irrelevant information on the topic. You can say, sorry to disagree with you. What you mean? But our topic is different. But you are saying something. But sorry to disagree with you. But I make this point like this. You can continue. See, sometime in the group discussion, when a speaker is going to continue his talk, even all other participants also will observe whether he is linking, is speaking related to GD or not. Others also they try to understand and follow. But whoever among you, at least one among group members, he or she has to come. Sorry to disagree with you. This is what you are not going to say related this. We are discussing on this and this topic, but like that, you have to interrupt. If I could make a point here, suppose someone spoke well on the topic, you may add some points if you want. If I could make a point here, that will be fulfill what you said. That way, you try to give. Students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Right. So next, how to end a discussion? Yeah. So during your discussion, of course, there is a end. So they will give stipulated time for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. After that, you need to wind up your discussion. But how you conclude or end your discussion, that should be properly. You have to complete that. You can say the end of when your time going to end, they will give time for the GD. So in that time, they will. I mean, when you are going to conclude your GD, you can conclude this expressions like. I think that covers everything. I think it's time we wind up. It is time to close our discussion now. It is time to conclude our discussion. I think we should end our discussion here. See how politely uh, uh, give this statements, these sentences. It will give more polite, more decorum, and interesting. So students, you try to even make it clear. I think ma'am uploaded this PPT. Am I correct, students? Did you see this PPT slide in your classroom?
No, sir. We didn't check yet.
Okay, okay, don't worry. But ma'am uploaded just now. I have seen before start this class. I have seen it is there. She uploaded in our Google Classroom. You do that. You just go through that and take it now. Take some points. Okay, so go through whatever the points in the GD which you are going to talk. So still these are ending of your GD. You need to remember these points for good discussion. How to make comments? Comments means during this GD, what I think is, I feel that the main point I wish to make is, I agree up to a certain point, but with all due respect, on the contrary. See, these all points based on the talk you have to use, but each sentence which is praise, it has own meaning. What I think is, like, you have to extend your talk. I feel that related this, I would like to say like this. The main point I wish to make like that, you see. So students, next point, promoting optimal participation. So make each member feel that his or her contribution is necessary to make the discussion successfully. See, sometime in the group we can find only a few participants will speak most of the time, but others also should think and should give their participation, their contribution related the topic. You are not going to be silent in the discussion. Encourage each member to make his maximum contribution. See, you try to compete in the group discussion, try to get a chance to speak. Whenever you get the opportunity, you should speak. Sometime, based on someone talk, you feel that if I add that point, that will be good. When you get that internal interest, you try to interrupt the person politely, and you should be continued. Students, creating a friendly cooperative atmosphere. See, in the group discussion, you are not going to disturb and pollute the environment. So you have to make friendly cooperative atmosphere in the GD. Okay, so you have to, participants must conduct themselves with the decorum and dignity. Decorum means respect, dignity means the way you speak everything. So students here, strong agreements, neutral agreements. Strong agreement, I strongly agree, I quite agree, I'm in complete agree. This is the points. Neutral agree, I agree, yes, right, that's true, you are right, okay, I think you are right. So these points also you have to remember. So, my dear students, whatever the statements, praises, and sentences given in the PPT, you try to by heart sometime. You try to imagine sometime. So, when you do these sentences, expressions, praises, or idiomatic sentences related to discussion, if you remember sometime, naturally when you are participating in the GD, you will get it. So here, uh, sorry, one second. Yeah, requesting suggestions, if you see, uh, directed at one person, directed at a group of people. Okay, so if you look these aspects, you may find, what do you suggest? What is your suggestion? What would you suggest? What do you recommend? Director and group. These suggestions also you can say positive traits of the candidate: personality, communication skills, knowledge, leadership. These are very important as a participant, one who participating in the GD, you have to follow. See, the personality means smartness, cheerfulness, enthusiasm, keenness, curiosity, participation. Smartness means looking your appearance. Cheerful means happiness. Wait, wait, come back. Yes, okay. Deafness, these are personalities. Okay. Personality, you are not negative. These are negative. Wait, previous. Yes. This is what positive traits of the candidate: body language, curiosity, interest, participation, communication skills. Your language will be fluence, clarity, logically, coherence. Coherence means what you talk, it should be linked with each and every sentence. Effectiveness, the clarity, coordination, knowledge, depth, knowledge, and on the topic, range of speech, analytical ability, leadership initiative, tolerance, patience, team spirit, persuasiveness, decisiveness, flexibility of thoughts. These all positive. You go to negative negative traits of the candidate: shyness, sluggishness, diffidness, and timidity, indifference. This is what negative personality, right? You are not going to shyness yourself, okay? So communication skills also very important. You are not be mute yourself, incoherence and aggressive. You are not going to speak aggressiveness way of knowledge. You should be have good knowledge. Negative means ignorance. For example, you don't have idea on the GD topic, so you should not negative, if you don't have any knowledge on the topic, you obviously eliminate from the GD. So you will not, in the selection procedure, in the selection process, you be eliminate if you are not giving up to the mark, and up to the leadership also you have to maintain. So students, there are do's and don'ts of GDs. So during the GD participation in the GDs, you have to do this. So here, initiative the discussion if you are familiar with the topic. Yes, in the GD, uh, one participant in any one of the participants should take the initiative of the GD. Initiative means one participant should take initiative to introduce the topic, and another one should take the conclusion of the topic. So, whenever you get, sometime some participants are not coming forward to speak at the first time. So you are not going to lose your opportunity. Whenever you get turn to speak, you be come forward. Yes, I am like that. Be gentle with your presentation. Say what you feel without going in favor or against the topic. Intervenes if the discussion is turning out to be hazard. Maintain eye contact. Speak to the point without repeating. Think before you speak. This is what do's. If you look at don'ts, students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if you look at don'ts in the GD, you are not going to do this. Don't be aggressive. Means don't be so. Against or aggressive means so different. Your talk, your way, your sound, your tone. You are not going to do. Don't go overboard if you are familiar with the topic. Okay, if you know the topic, if you familiar more, whatever you want to speak, that much you do. You don't be overboard. Yes, I know everything, I like that. Don't depreciate other speakers. Don't degrade. So sometime whoever the participants in the GD, based on their knowledge, their ability, they can, but you are not going to degrade or depreciate other speakers. Yes, what you said, that's wrong, like that. Don't stop abruptly. Abruptly means, so during your talk, whatever you want to say, don't stop in between. Try to complete what your opinion related that, and finish it. Don't question any participants in your group. Yes, you said, what is that mean, like that you are not going to focus on a particular thing. Don't get nervous if the previous speaker have presented their points in a better way. Of course, if someone is not uh, spoke up to the mark, you try to encourage them to, yes, you well done, yes, what you said, we agree, like that you encourage the, but you are not going to nervous others what they spoke. Don't make mere statements, but with facts and figures also yours. So finally, my dear students, a successful GD is one where the topic is discussed there. To ensure that, do the following: analyze the topic by the word. This just you see. So my dear students, now this is the time to write your topics in your you know topics. So in your what is that records you are going to make here there are 26 students. Okay, anyhow, so students here you try to uh, take the topic, but each better minimum five students, five or six students should take one topic and write in details how you are going to make a GD. Yes, when you come to after semester and exam or next week, if it is possible as per schedule, so we have to conduct this lab activity GD physically in offline. So students, now you just note this topic and write. Yes, here GD topics, students. First topic you take how you take how many you are there are 26 students, but anyhow I will give this topic first one to I'll take attendance and same time I will I assign the topic also. 1 second students. So rule number students here. Ma, can you hear me? Hello.
Sir.
Right. So listen, my dear students here. Your ECB rule number 61, 61 to better I'll give 10 students one topic, 61 to 70. Are you here anyone 61 to 70?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, take first topic. Is technology headed in the right direction? First topic, right for the group discussion. 61 to 70. You have to write your opinion, your idea on the topic. You have to write at least 100 words, 100 words in your record. You have to write a paragraph on this topic in your record. When you come to college after exams, we will conduct 61 to 70 will be participate. GD topic is technology headed in the right direction? Next, 71 to 80. Are there any student here?
Yes, sir.
Uh, Note it down, ma. No two generations can see eye to eye. If you don't understand, ask me. If you, type. If you type this topic, if you get related this topic in, if you want to get any information related this topic, you type in Google GD topic, you will get lot of information. Okay, no two generations can see eye to eye. Next, 81 to 90. Yes, anyone here? 81 to 90.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, right, ma. 81 to 90. Those
Yes,
who
sir.
are write the topic development at the cost of destruction. Destruction. Development at the cost of destruction. So tell me who are attended 81 to 90. May I know their numbers?
86 roll number, sir.
Okay.
83, sir.
84, sir.
83, 84,
89, sir.
86,
89,
sir.
86,
85, sir.
85. Okay.
90, sir.
90 also. Right. 71 to 80.
88 also present, sir.
Yes, present is, tell me 71 to 80. I want to, get the
79, sir.
70.
79.
Okay.
72, sir.
72, 75,
74.
75,
80, sir.
Sir,
80,
74.
71, sir.
74, 71,
77,
72,
sir.
sir.
72, 70,
77, sir.
77. Yes, 61 to 70,
63, sir.
64, sir.
63, 63, 64, 65. Any more? Only three. 61.
Sir, roll number 88 is present, sir.
Roll number 88. Amma, yours is third topic. Next. Fourth
89
topic. Okay, 89 also I have written. Okay. Next, 91 to 100. Take your topic is so peer pressure. Peer pressure means, do you know the meaning of peer pressure? Better you take fifth topic. Yes, 91 to 100. Impact of COVID-19 on mental health. Rule number 91 to 100. Tell me numbers, those who attended today.
92,
Sir, 90,
90,
97, sir.
97.
Sir,
Yes,
87 present, sir.
Okay, ma. Your topic third. Okay, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97,
Well, sir.
98, 99, 100.
Present, sir. 100.
Only 97, 100% in this topic. Your topic, ma, impact of COVID-19 on mental health. Write this topic and write in your observation notebook a paragraph. Okay. So in your record also, when you write GD, you have to write GD whatever information given in the lab manual. So below you find the exercise. In that exercise, you write what you have written, a paragraph of the topic, which topic you received, which I said the topic. So 10 students have their different topics. Next, 101 to 110. 101, 102,
Present, sir.
103,
Present, sir.
104, 105, 106, 107, 108,
Present, sir. 106.
106, 7, 8, 9, 110. Okay. So students, batch 6, 101 to 110, take the importance of netiquette. What is this? Netiquette in the digital age. Yes, the importance of netiquette in the digital age. You see, the importance of netiquette means the network internet facilities in the digital era, how these are important. You just get this topic in Google and find the information, write your observation notebook, later you write your record. Next, 111 to 120. Remember 111, 12, 13, 14, 12 present, 13,
14 present, sir.
13 absent, 14 present, 15, 16, 17,
Present, sir.
18, 19,
Present, sir.
20. So students, your topic is confidence versus knowledge. You can talk, you can write confidence versus knowledge. So there are so many topics we prepared, but if you interested, you can take other topics also here mentioned, but which I gave, that is mandatory to write in your record and as a paragraph. So students, this is the class related to
Sir, 61 to 70 attendance.
61 to 70. Yeah. I've taken no only 63, 64, 65 present.
69
more?
also present, sir.
Okay, 69. Right. Do you know your topic?
Yes, sir.
First one.
Technology headed in right direction.
Yes, exactly. So students, you have this. This is the lecture related this GD. So I will continue next topic. Shall I give 10 minutes time? Shall I continue? Students, tell me. I will start the next topic, listening skills, after 5 minutes. Okay? So be stay in this class. I will start after 5 minutes. Okay? So be there. Thank you. After 5 minutes, I will come to